Mortimer, ස්වභාවික තවරුද්දක්. අද මගේ segment එකට මම තෝරගත්ත topic එක තමයි trip to Sri Lanka. හැම අවුරුද්දම ලංකාවට යන එක අපි හැමෝම ආසාවෙන් කරන දෙයක්. හැබැයි අපි තමයි දන්නේ trips to Sri Lanka and trips to any other country is completely different. Let's start with the pre-Sri Lankan trip, the packing. Soon after we book tickets, Amma tells us all, "Patto, අපි දැන්ම boxes ටික දාන්න ඕනේ නැත්නම් අපි ගියාට පස්සේ ඒව හම්බ වෙන්නේ නැහැ." And from those sentences onwards, the shopping begins. Bags, and I mean bags of chocolate, because that's what Sri Lankans really want, you know, good branded Toblerone and Ferrero Rocher. But which chocolate we give out to who is the real question. For us Sri Lankans, no matter how much you guys deny it, there is a hierarchy of chocolate. Ferrero Rochers for the Langamin receptacles, like, you know, Paula Kattiyata, Hondaviyaradikata, and Lanka status maintainer. Then we have the Toblerones for the brides theater, product Lakumdan Kattiyata. And finally, the people left over can deal with the big W board. And now let's move on to the next part. The question, Bharatinaada. As we are some of the most hospitable communities in this world, within bracket Kira Hitagane Inni, all of us get the infamous question, Bharatinaada, just before our trip to Sri Lanka. Calls usually go like this. Chijine, මට බෙහෙත් ටිකක් දෙන්න තියෙනවා මගේ ලොකු අම්මගේ පුතාගේ යාළුවෙක්ගේ අම්මගේ මල්ලිගේ පුංචි අම්මගේ පුතා ළඟට ඉන්න එක්කෙනාගේ අක්කර දෙන්න. බඩ තියනවද ගෙනියන්න? And of course, since Sri Lankans are all about helping one another, even if we're already 10 kilograms over the limit, we say, "Anivaryam Nangi." And now, this is all before the trip. Let's talk about when we're actually in Sri Lanka, the pretending. For those who are confused, in order to get the best bargain out of your buck, or should I say rupee, when you buy a ticket, sew a dress, or even get things at a normal store, you must act like you're authentically Sri Lankan. For example, let me tell you a story. When I was in Sri Lanka, we wanted to get something for someone, and the first thing I am told by others is, "Dua. Ratin aava kiyala danaganna denna eka. Matak karala kata wahagena inna. Katha karanna. Oya katha eyala danagannawa api ratin aawade. Etukot apita වැඩියෙන් ගාණක් දෙන්න වෙනවා." Even when the lady asked me a question, I just looked at others and hoped for the best. Little do they know, I'm not shy. I was told to shut up so we can say something. And how can we talk about Sri Lankan culture without understanding their humor? The bullying. In Australia, things like body shaming, being rude, making judgmental comments, it's heavily enforced against. But in Sri Lanka, that's just how we have fun. Okay, let me give you some rare tips for the Sri Lankans in the room who don't know about this yet. First, you have to look at them. Give them a compliment first, like this. "Ane pute balannakowa kochchara loku wenada kiyala." And once that's done, that's when you start the fun. Body shaming is the great first strategy. "Ayu habe kela mahat velane?" Or "Pute tawa kanna one me balanna me lame hata koda vitarයි." And if you have no other option, මොකක්වත් නැත්නම්, there's one trick that one time an auntie told my mom. It goes like this. "Chichime, oya sudu wunata duwa hari kaluනේ." Mama's response to this was eating on Mama Sudona, Mama and Hanuman. Allu kada sudda nemeni. Eya sudu wenne. Ottu wati negative unama vitara. Oh, that's what she thought As we all should do. Now, the comments. On the topic of body shaming, let's all admit, Sri Lankan food is peak. The kochi, the karola, the kosada, nothing is better than good homemade Sri Lankan food. And because of that, the months before the trip, we work hard, exercise, and try and lose off some weight so we can gain it back during our trip. But with Sri Lankans, even that backfires. Api hena punak kala, fasting karla, keto karla, gym gihilla poddak engaru karagena Lankaවට giyama අනේ හරියට කෙට්ටුවා. ඇදීලා ගිහිල්ලා. සීනිද මන්දා. The Sri Lanka trip was sure memorable. Even though we didn't tick all the boxes off in our itinerary, which we spent months making, by the way, and instead we went to go visit Yaro, Nadayo, and spent a year good worth of good Sri Lankan food, but that's just how it is. As most people who live overseas, and I'm talking to the young generation here, we sometimes struggle to connect to our culture and identify with being Sri Lankan. But it is through these trips that we are reminded of where our roots lie, our connections reside, and ultimately where we belong. Although I make jokes about some of our experiences, these moments about our trip is what makes our culture so, so beautiful. Behind all of our actions lies a profound sense of hospitality, respect, and love for one another. It is true, we might be broke after our trip. And but once you leave Sri Lanka, the fond memories of laughter, the happy tears with your family, and that beautiful Kochi Karola Teradala is what stays with you forever. So, you can trust me, even if we have all the options in the world, I would always choose to go back to Sri Lanka every time. ඒක නිසා සතුටු වෙන්න අපේ ලස්සන සංස්කෘතිය ගැන, because that's what truly unifies us into one big family. හැමෝටම නිදුක් නිරෝගී වාසනාවන්ත සුබ අලුත් අවුරුද්දක් වේවා. Thank you.